The new movie Promising Young Woman follows a smart, cunning woman out for revenge as she tries to right the wrongs of her past. People spoke with the star of the film, Carey Mulligan, who got candid about her latest project.
It's a comedy, dark comedy, thriller, revenge, romantic comedy movie. It's like, you kind of have to see it. For me, it's not about a sort of goody and baddie situation. Like, I think the reason that it resonates so well, particularly with like, I'm 35, like we grew up watching the same movies and films and things, like, we totally laughed along with the films where all of this stuff happens. Like there's nothing in our film that hasn't happened in a bro comedy where like a girl has gotten wasted and some guy has sort of seen his opportunity and it's all very funny. And like his mates are trying to help set up a situation where he can be alone with her. And I totally have laughed along with that and thought, and has sort of never questioned it really. I like the fact that the film makes us kind of re-examine. It's not just pointing fingers and saying, oh, look, naughty men. It's sort of how are we all, I mean, it's a little bit of that, but, it's like, how have we all been complicit in this? And how have we all kind of slightly let those things wash over us and become ingrained in us where we don't sort of bat an eyelid at a girl being like, abused, essentially. It's like all of this stuff is just flipping the lens and going like, well, what does that actually look like?
In 2012, Carey married Mumford & Sons frontman Marcus Mumford, and they have 2 kids. She told us what it's been like spending so much time at home with them this year.
It was actually really nice to, you feel so fortunate to be in a position where it's not been, it hasn't been a bad year for us. And, you're so well aware of all the terrible suffering that people are going through. It makes you feel kind of guilty. But, for us actually being one place and just being able to be at home has been really nice. It's a funny thing, isn't it? Because you just feel like as a working mum, sometimes I think you feel a bit like, if you're not working, you should be at home, So I've had to sort of, have to sort of force myself to take a sort of bit of time on my own. I kind of discovered yoga in lockdown, which was awesome. And kind of learned how to do a headstand. And now I'm obsessed with doing headstands.
And I think we can all relate to what Carey is looking forward to most next year.
I just want to go and sit in my friend's kitchen and drink coffee. Like, that's all I want to do. I just want to like go and sit on the sofa and drink coffee. And I want to like hug my friends' kids and stuff. Like, it's just stuff like that. I don't really go to restaurants or bars and whatever. So I miss the kind of going to people's houses and sort of hanging out. And like, that will be, as soon as I get the vaccine, I will immediately go and hug everyone. I can't wait.
For more on Carey Mulligan and Promising Young Woman, pick up this week's issue of People on Newsstands Friday.